This is about the best practices an author will need to know to illustrate a children's book. Here are some of the books illustrated by Ruth Hunter. Why the right illustrator matters. Illustrations shape the reader's first impression. Art style sets tone and mood. Strong partnerships equals polished, marketable books. The right illustrator doesn't just draw, they amplify your story. Before you search, be prepared. Have a final manuscript. Have a clear vision of your target audience. Find examples of style ideas like the tone and art type you want. Know your page count and illustration needs. Be prepared with a budget and timeline for the artist. Creating your illustration brief. Story summary and tone. Character descriptions. Scene by scene or storyboard. Style, mood references. Timeline and milestones. Where to find illustrators. Online. Upwork, Fiverr, Readsy. Social media. Instagram, Behance, ArtStation. SCBWI directories. Word of mouth and networking. Look up the names of illustrators on children's books and do a search for them. Find illustrators that style match with your story. Have children's book experience. Exhibit professionalism and communication skills. Have technical skills, understand print, bleed, and layout. Show consistency across illustrations. Ask for an example of one of your characters. Budgeting and contracts. These can be price per page, per illustration, or flat rates. Include revisions costs, payment schedule, and your rights to the illustrations. Ownership terms, buyout versus license. Deadlines and formats. Always use a written contract. Terms and sample scenarios. Whole book usually means interior illustrations and cover, standard size, full color. Sample scenarios. If you're working with a beginner illustrator and want 20 simple full-color illustrations plus a cover, you might budget $1,500 to $3,000. This may be less depending on what part of the country you are from. For a mid-level illustrator with 24 to 32 pages, full-color scenes and detailed backgrounds, with cover and some marketing art, budget $5,000 to $10,000. For top-tier illustrators with high style, complexity, premium rights, big spreads etc., costs can run $15,000 to $25,000. Those prices are usually for famous authors, but hey, that could be you. Typical cost ranges, US, 2026 estimates. Here are rough guides according to experience and what you need. Beginner, emerging, new, small portfolio, $30 to $75 per page for full color, simple, or $25 to $100 for spot illustrations. Whole book 24 to 32 pages $500 to $2,500, if most pages are simpler, fewer illustrations, mid-level, semi-professional. Depending on detail. Spot illustrations less. $2,500 to $7,500 or more for a standard full illustrated picture book. Professional, experienced $400 to $1,000 plus per page for complex, high-detail work. Double spreads and special covers often more. $8,000 to $20,000 plus, or more, depending on above factors, for full book plus cover. Building a good working relationship. Communicate clearly and regularly. Be open to illustrator input. Respect timelines and boundaries. Celebrate milestones together. Red flags to watch for. Vague pricing or timelines. Inconsistent style or unfinished work. Refusal to sign a contract. Poor communication or missed deadlines without communication. Sometimes life does happen beyond a person's control. Over-promising without portfolio proof. Final checklist for authors. Your manuscript is ready. Have a clear brief and references. Your budget and timeline set. Illustrator is vetted. The contract is signed. You have a communication plan in place. Here are some resources to questions and answers. scbwi.org. Readsy.com. Children's Book Council. Local illustration associations. Start conversations early. I will leave a PDF of this information in the description directly underneath this video. Please help my channel out by liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and if this video was helpful, leave me a comment and let me know.